What's buzzing, the Shy Guy Squad? It's Dench B here, and I am filling in for Danicky. He's currently in a life predicament situation type thing where he can't actually kind of do any videos at this point. He might have a lot of guest uploads that you might have seen, or this might be the first one. I do not know. But my name is Dench B. I'm going to be kind of commentating his side of the Major Pokemon League Season 2 Playoff Week 1. So yeah, I've uploaded my side. This will be me commentating Dan's side. I've never, like, my postcom I did on my channel was the first, and this one's gonna be kind of hard to do because I kind of have to talk from Dan's perspective, which might be proved to be pretty difficult. But yeah, so I'll be filling in for this. So here we go. We're gonna go right ahead. Obviously, I know the plays because I was his opponent. Obviously, whoever loses gets eliminated. So here we go. So obviously Dan starts with Mega Medicham, wants to get that fake off right off the bat. I led with my Kingdra, so he's just going to Mega Evolve and get that fake off because obviously he wants to get some chip damage on that Kingdra. Kingdra has no reliable recovery unless, you know, he's running lefties, but I doubt it. So there we go. It's going to do about 35-40%. It's going to flinch. So I'm going to withdraw, and I'm going to go out into my Klefki, whilst he goes for Mega Medicham is going to go for a Drain Punch, and that is going to do around 60%, I'd say. I get T-Wave off on his Mega Medicham, which kind of stinks, but obviously it doesn't matter too much. It matters here, though, because we do in fact get the full power, and the Klefki is going to go for the Play Rough on Shiva. It's going to do around 65-70%, but obviously the Drain Punch is going to get all that HP back as it knocks out the Klefki. Now, Dan's in a really good position here. Obviously, the Klefki's going down. It was a physical Klefki, but the set wasn't really standard. Obviously, running Play Rough. So, coming with Terrakion here, and obviously, there's no reason not to kind of go for a move here. Earthquake doesn't kill the Mega Medicham. So the Drain Punch is going to fire off, and that is going to kill that Terrakion. It does turn out to be a crit. It doesn't matter that it's a crit. It was a dead anyway, and Shiva is just going to get all that juicy, glorious HP back. And Dan is in a good position. It's now currently 6-4. So the Talonflame is going to come out. Obviously, this thing gets priority flying moves, so there's no way you're going to stay in there. No way, no how. And he's going to switch out into his defensive phaser, his Nidoqueen. Obviously, it's going to eat up that acrobatics like it's dinner. Doesn't do too much. Obviously, the Black Sludge recovery is going to help out as well. So yeah, the Talonflame is going to be withdrawn and come out with Kingdra. Oh no, it doesn't come out with Kingdra. It comes out with Mew. This is hard to commentate because it's just like, I don't know, I'm talking about myself here. But Maria's going to set up the Stealth Rocks to, you know, try to get those entry hazards up and around. But Mew does in fact carry the Defog, so I'm going to get those hazards away. I didn't want no hazards. But yeah, so yeah, Maria, the Nidoqueen, is going to go for Raw, which would have been a good play had the rock still been up, getting that chip damage. So Moist is here. This thing is choice specs, so it's going to fire for Scald, and that Maria is going to be down. I don't know what Dan was thinking. I guess he didn't really need this thing, or he just kind of wanted to see what I'd lock myself into. Also, guys, if you don't know, I'm pretty sick, so this is pretty hard to do. But anyways, I'm going to withdraw my Kingdra because I want to take a Dragon Pulse or a Draco Meteor. So I'm going to my specially defensive wall, which is my Mew. Dan's going to go for the Dragon Pulse, safest play, because if that Kingdra gets killed, then it's easy streets for Danicky. So Mew's going to get some leftovers recovery and recover to about 80%, maybe less. So I'm going to Willow. I don't really know why I Willowed. Obviously, it doesn't matter, Goodra. It's special anyway. He goes for the Muddy Water, and he misses the Muddy Water. Pretty interesting to run Muddy Water, but there we go. The burn obviously doesn't really matter. We've still got Zoroark and other special attacks in the back. Also, this isn't a physical, so it doesn't, you know, it doesn't matter at all. So Bubbles is going to go for a Roost as Amethyst goes for another Muddy Water, and it is sharing those week 1 needing of the specs. So I go for a Psyshock, or the Mew goes for the Psyshock, hitting it on the physical side, and we Amethyst goes for Rest because we're gonna get all that juicy, tasty HP. So now we can just kind of ignore the Mew because it can't Willow us. We're asleep. Now, I think we had Sleep Talk, but we're going to switch out anyway because we don't want to take a Sleep Talk. Now, we do actually switch out into our Chelsea, but the Psyshock doesn't, you know, it doesn't hit. I didn't actually see, I didn't click in my head that this was a Zoroark. It only clicked when I saw the pursuit damage, which might have changed my play, it might not have. But we come out with Kingdra, and it's going to hit us with a knockoff. It's going to do an insane amount, leave us down to about 10-15%. Go for the Hydro, and we miss. Now, we didn't have our choice specs, so I don't know how much that would have done. We might calc it after this, but we know it's the Chelsea. So he goes for another knockoff, and in fact gets another critical hit. So Dan is in a really good position right now. Dan is getting all the momentum, making all the good plays, all the good switches. But this is where things start to get a bit kind of stalematey. Talonflame is going to go for the Roost, obviously get all his HP back, or most of it rather. And Satellite is actually going to, we're going to try to set up a Calm Mind. Well, Dan's going to try to set up a Calm Mind. But obviously, the Talonflame carries Taunt. So, with it taunted, it can't set up Calm Minds, it can't set up any priority, status. So we can just switch into our special defensive wall and get a free Roost off, because obviously he's going to have to switch out. So this is where things start to get a bit stally, kind of in down. Oh no, is it not now? Might be. It's soon, guys, it's soon, don't worry. So Ultima's going to come out, obviously, I think this was his, it was his Zoroark at this point. I think I knew this, because I roosted, I want to see how much it'd do. A Pursuit from this thing does 10, like the actual Cofragis does 10%, and from a Zoroark physically, it does about 30. So, as you can see by the damage, I can just Roost again, and, you know, because he thought I was probably going to switch out. Like Dan must at this point, he must have known that I knew it was a Zoroark, based on the fact that I Roosted prior and got the HP back. Now, this is interesting. I will this thing knowing that it's physical, but, the Chelsea has a Lumberry, so the burn renders useless, which really mattered in the end. So Dan's just going to go for a U-turn here, and he's just going to bop that Bubbles, going to pop that Bubble, and Bubbles is going to go down. Now, the burn, having that Lum really came in clutch, especially near the end, as you'll see. But yeah, he actually goes into his actual Cofragigas now, as you know, because you can't switch in Cofragigas twice, obviously. So I go into my Kingdra because I do actually carry Toxic. I wanted to Toxic this thing. Him switching out, well, I guess he was might not have been special, but we do actually, we're going to land the Toxic. He's on Dan's Satellite, which sucks, but as you see, it does not matter at all. And why doesn't it matter? You'll see right after this Draco. So, this Kingdra's just going to Draco the Satellite, which, you know, it doesn't do too much, and minus special attack drop's not going to help. But Satellite is going to set up the Calm Mind. Obviously, it's not taunted anymore by the Talonflame. This Kingdra can't learn taunt or any kind of that shenanigans. So, we're going to get a Calm Mind, or Dan's going to get a Calm Mind. He's going to take Toxic damage, which doesn't really matter. We're going to go for another Draco, or our Kingdra is going to go for another Draco. This is really hard to commentate, because I was his opponent and I'm commentating this. Oh lord. So he actually carries his Satellite carries Rest, so we're gonna get all our juicy HP back again. Get rid of that Toxic. So that's 2 Rest Sleep Talkers, I believe. He's Resto Chesto, so he's gonna get that nice. I'm gonna go for another Toxic because I thought it kind of put some pressure for him to actually rest up instead of just Calm Minding all over the place. He's gonna go for an Ice Beam. And we're gonna kill off that Kingdra. Get out of here. Get out of here, Kingdra. So there we go. The Kingdra's gonna go down. Which, it's, you know, that's kind of good. It didn't have a choice specs. It was almost dead. It wasn't really a threat. But here we go. Here we go. Now, on my side, I had to speed this up because this is like a giant, the biggest stalemate on the planet. I don't know what Dan's thought process was. I could have got all his notes and stuff from when I battled him, like this match, and could have just used his notes. But I wanted to get mine and his done at the same time, because then, obviously we have, it's like fresh in my mind. I know the plays, but basically what's just gonna happen here is it's just going to be rest, sleep talk, calm mind, shadow ball, calm mind, rest, calm mind, sleep talk, shadow ball. That's literally all this next 20, not 20 plays, probably like 15 plays. That's all that this 15 plays consists of. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do Dan the courtesy because he is my bae. I'm going to do him the courtesy. I'm actually going to speed this part up. Not too fast, but I'm going to speed this part up for you guys so you don't have to watch this. Because obviously this is going to get pretty boring. So I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes or a minute, however long this takes. Here we go. Okay, so we're back, guys, and obviously that stall fest was just absolutely stall. I mean, I have my opinion of it on my side of the battle. If you want to go over to my channel, obviously my link to my channel will be in the description below. But as you can see, the Reuniclus manages to kind of take out the satellite. It could have rested, but I guess Dan just didn't want to take this on any longer. In comes Chelsea, because it's not burnt. Obviously a knockoff is just going to take out this hamster jelly. I'm not sure if that crit, yeah, it was a crit. It didn't matter, it really did not. It's a knockoff, it's stab, it's just going to destroy the Reuniclus' life. So for this Talonflame comes out, Forks, this is the last mon I had on my team. And Dan's just going to go for another knockoff, another crit, back-to-back crits. I'm going to go for a bulk up because setting up is kind of my only option at this point. I'm not sure if acrobatics would have been a better play, but there we go. So Dan, obviously knowing that, you know, this thing's the only thing I got left, he can just freely come into his Cofragigas and just get rid of my Gale Wings. I go for a Roost first because I need to get some HP back. But there we go. We're going to set up another bulk up, but things actually turned out different as I had anticipated, as Dan actually proceeds to set up a nasty plot on his Cofragigas. Obviously the Zoroark was in first, so we know that this was in fact his Cofragigas, which could play some serious mind games. We go for the taunt, obviously. I'm not sure what item, I still don't know what item he had. Like I said, I don't know, I just don't know, because Dan, like I said, I don't have Dan's notes, and on my commentary, I genuinely didn't know what item that was. It'll be familiar once you say it, but it's not off the top of my head. +2 goes for Shadow Ball. It's going to take me down to around 18 HP. I go for acrobatics. There's no point kind of dragging this out anymore. I can't beat the faster mons he has. So there's the mummy. Gonna get rid of that Gale Wings. And obviously I'm just gonna let Talonflame go down. And I almost said Altaria. I can't remember this thing's name. Is it Amma something? Amma Bird? Bird? It was something. Let's just say Cofragigus. So Cofragigus comes through. Obviously, putting Nasty Plot on there really clutched down that spot, because the Zoroark also gets Nasty Plot, but his Zoroark was physical. So it was really good prep on Dan's side of his draft. I'm Andy. I am there. That's me. That's Denchby. So I was the person who beat Aforo. So I'm eliminated from playoffs, but your boy Dan is coming through, and he wins his first match in playoffs. So next week he will be playing either the Wolverhampton Weavals or the Blackthorn Frogadiers. Their coaches are Jack and Ioku respectively. So yeah, just show the love, show the support. Dan is doing really well. He's climbing the playoff ladder. Obviously next week will be the semi-finals, and then the week after will be the finals of the Major Pokemon League Season 2. Oh yeah. So if you did enjoy this video, remember to show some love and support for your boy Dan, who's unfortunately not able to make these videos. I'm stepping in for him, of course. There might be guest uploads as well from other coaches, just to kind of keep you guys having some content, obviously. So yeah, there we go. Dan has made it into week 2, I guess you could call it, of the playoffs. But yeah, anyways, Ladybees and Gentlebees, I've been your host, Denchby, or rather I should say guest star type thing. I don't really know the words are, but I've been your host for this video in particular. Remember guys, my name is Denchby. My links to my channel and Twitter will be also in the description. But if you are new and you just stumbled across this video, you need to show the love and subscribe to Dan and help him get through this tough time, because he can't be here right now. So he would appreciate all that love and support and all that business. I guess the next video on this channel will either be a guest upload, or it will be a week 2 of playoffs. So if it is week 2 of playoffs, I'll be commentating that again, because I don't think Dan will be able to upload or do videos till March, which is pretty much a month. So you'll be seeing a lot of me. But anyways, guys, I've been your host, Denchby, and I'm going to get out of your hair because I'm rambling, because it's what I do. So I'll talk to you guys in next videos. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Adios.